from the store. We had to go put a new battery in the Honda Pilot, 4 years down, and it is now finally died. So I had to change that out. We took the MR2 up the road though to get that done, and unfortunately, as you can hear, this thing is running super rough. It was breaking up on me and everything, like really bad, and I don't know exactly what's wrong with it. I do know one issue I'm gonna go over in a second here, but it's just not sounding really good, and as you can hear, it's spitting and sputtering really freaking bad. So I have checked in here. I mean, it's not overheating. There's no overheating portion at least happening yet. But up here, when I got back after a drive, mind you, there was an enormous puddle right under here where the radiator's at. Check the fluid, definitely any radiator fluid, right? So right now, mind you, the car did cool down, but I did put this under here already. But I mean, this thing is collecting already with it just running for a little bit. Even some on the ground that I'm missing over there. Put that under a little better. So yeah, that's an issue, man. Not only that's not running good, but also the radiator's leaking. So I already checked this thing out. It's like, looks like the original, which would be a 29-year-old radiator. I mean, it's an original Stamp Toyota, and it is rusty looking and nasty. So you'll be seeing this get swapped out now very soon. I've been looking at the Mishimoto one. Also been thinking about maybe doing this other brand, this one right freaking here. And it's supposed to be reputable and good, and it comes with the fans and the shrouds and everything for a very reasonable price. So I'm thinking about going with that one too. We'll see if we'll mix it up. Let me know if you guys know any reviews on that company. But yeah, on top of that, obviously, as you guys know, we also got the K24 motor over here. We're gonna be swapping into the MR2 really soon. Now, since all this happened, I think we'll be pushing a little harder now to get this in here since it's running like dog crap. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Side note though, let's go ahead and jump into today's video, which is actually putting in LED fog lights down here, like super nice LED ones that have like basically a ballast that has to power them and everything. So just like HIDs, which currently I have HIDs, you'll see a comparison next to each other. I have HID regulars in the bottom right now, like the boxes that you buy like off of eBay for like 30 bucks. And there are just a 5K, I believe, so just regular ones, because I wanted to match the OEM projection headlights. And so I got the same type of color for the LED lights that I got. Now these are not regular LED lights. These are a brand. I'll put the brand here right in the corner right now. You're gonna see these. These are actually lights that came from a subscriber. So thank you so much, subscriber, whose name is right here. He actually messaged me on the side, PM'd me, and he asked some questions about the clutch install. We went over this a whole bunch of stuff, and he was very thankful, and he has graciously sent me some of these lights. I think these are like 125 bucks just for the fog lights. They're like super premium, nice ones, which you'll see in a second. And again, you'll see some side-by-sides. But thank you so much, man, for sending me these. I really appreciate it. First thing anyone's ever sent me. And yeah, you're gonna see these getting installed today. So let's go ahead and go over the product and get into it. Okay, so currently that is the stock HID right there, and that is the HID that I put in it. Again, this is just like a cheap eBay one. It actually kind of looks tinted now that I'm looking at it in the screen. But that's supposed to be, like I said, like the 5K or 4300 or something like that. It's supposed to be as close to OEM as possible. First thing though, let me go ahead and set you guys down, and we will pop off this bumper. Now, you don't have to pop off this bumper. You can actually, as you can see, one of the light bulbs is not working on this side because that's why we're changing them out, right? But you don't have to take off your bumper. I'm just gonna do that so I can show you guys a good example. And the lights, again, have like a small ballast box with them, so I wanna be able to like pin that up somewhere really nice. So this is an option. You can follow this video right here if you don't know how to take off your bumper already. So I'll go ahead and set you guys down, and we will fast forward through doing that. Now we do have the bumper off of the Evo, so we'll go ahead and turn this thing around and check out what's going on here. But first we'll go ahead and check out the actual lights, man, which are the SLF LED fog lights. Direct brand right there for you guys. All right, so first thing we see is a little install guide, which just says plug and play. Just pop them in, and it says a bunch of cool features about them. And then checking down here, as you can see, like I said, man, these are not just regular fog lights, but these actually have a ballast box, which is going to provide a crazy bright 6000K. So I'm excited to see them next to the other one, so let's do it. All right, so down here we got our new ones opened up here now. As you can see, it's just going to go into the regular plug, unlike the HIDs that are currently in there. They are H11s though, so H11 is the actual bulb code you're going to need. Again, we have just the cheapo eBay ones. There's probably 20, maybe 30 bucks for the bulb. Again, an H11. I'm just going to twist that to the left and pull that out. That was the HID. This is the actual one that actually burnt out. And now, that being completely garbage, I'm also just going to reach in here and get these zip ties off. All right, so the old ballast box off. That's where the stock plug goes into. Then you have the actual light bulb that twists into that portion. And then you have these little in-betweens that you had to connect at the very beginning if you had those. This one's a little more simple. It's just the regular ballast box, regular connection, and this just goes straight into it. Look how bulky this thing is, by the way. So just go ahead and twist that in just like normal. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up and just do a couple zip ties on it right there, and then I'll go ahead and plug it in like normal. All right, so that is it, man. I just did a little tie up to this top little flap. You could also probably connect it to over here on this flap if you wanted to. We're just gonna take it, twist it in, pop it in, and that is that. So I'm pretty anxious to see it, and instead of doing video side by side, I'm just gonna take the time to pop this bumper back on and check it out right now. So let's see it. Dude, I forgot to plug in the fog light. It's hanging right here. All right, round two. Things turned off. All right, let's check it out over here real quick. That is the original. As you can see, that is Foglight is the regular 5K style HID box, a $20, $30 box you buy off of eBay. They look decent. In person, I feel like it actually looks better even on the camera, but you can see the one right above it, the projection headlight. That's a true OEM projection headlight. I mean, that looks way, way different, right? So let's go ahead and jump over to the other side and see the new bulb we just put in. And whoa, that is a substantial difference right there. I mean, look how pure white that is. That's a true 5K, or they call it the 5 or 6K bulb. That is ridiculous. They have a crazy awesome warranty. Oh my God. All right, man, that is it, guys. As you can see, that was super, super easy. I'll go ahead and put my bumper back on my own time, but that was it, man. You just strap this lights in. Super, super huge difference. So if you are thinking about getting something cheap, I mean, you can kind of go with that. It does look pretty decent, but it's not a true HID, so it looks kind of whack like it does right now, even if you get the lowest temperature you can to match the OEM top. So that is how you do it. If you want something like that, the link will be in the description for that actual item that I got. Thank you again to the subscriber that hooked me up with that. That is ridiculous that he sent me something. And I was actually able to put it in a video, which I'm super excited about, and it's something I really, really needed. So awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, everybody, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff, man. Keep it up. I will see you guys in the next video.